Okay, well, there's a new event, Hearts in Bloom, and ignore that. That's from my weather mod. Here you can see your progress when you click on that, and it also gives the rules. The community goal is 600,000 deliveries. Our personal goal is only 14. This is a reasonably short event, so we need to get it done pretty quick. So the goal isn't all that big, but that's fine. When we get the personal goal, we get a blanket for a truck cab, and when we get the community goal, we get the Cupid's cap. And you can read all of that. If you need to pause to read that, that'll be fine. Hi, I'm Patrick, and I'm here in ETS2 in the city of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola? That doesn't sound right, but, well, I don't know. Maybe this is an episode of How to Insult the Locals by Mispronouncing Their Hometown's Name. But anyway, I have some Valentine's gifts, and I gotta give them to non-Tolly in this pouring rain, so let's get started. And yes, I'm back in this way. Tried it out in the 1.58 beta and thought it was doing pretty well. I think it could probably carry more than just a few boxes or a few bags of oranges. So here we go. It does have that center extra axle, the lift axle. And I'm not sure if it steers. I think it steers. I don't really remember. I didn't pay a lot of attention. I just threw it on there and took off. Which I have a feeling probably a lot of people do stuff like that. They don't pay attention to detail. By the way, I have the, well, I haven't actually set the route advisor settings yet. Right now, I think if I push this button, yeah, everything comes on. And if I push it again, well, now it's gone, and I won't even see messages. In ETS2, that's not a big deal because we don't really have a lot of way stations. And if you drive onto a trigger point, the trigger point disappears, so you can kind of know that you've driven onto it, and just hopefully you know to press enter. Oh, we missed a train. Oh well, that's sad. But also, I've realized in ATS with way stations, we have the Easy Pass box on the windshield of every SCS truck that I know of, and if you're called into a way station, it has a little red light, and if you're told to bypass, then you get a green light. So realistically, that's all you need to be realistic. I had actually recorded a video coming here from EMEA a few days before I recorded this one, and never. Hold on, I think it quit raining. Just go ahead and turn the wipers off there. But before I could even get that video edited, they decided to go ahead and put 1.58 live, so here we are. Oh, scraping guardrails. and hauling Valentine's gifts. So that's fun. But that does mean that I do have the S-Way all fixed up, and hopefully, well, hopefully it works well enough. I would normally at this point check the route advisor to see how heavy this cargo is, but yeah, you can't do that without pausing, so I guess I won't do that anymore. Also, I'm noticing that the little GPS box on the windshield is slightly behind the electronic mirror. That's kind of annoying, but that may be more to do with how I have my seat positioned. I don't know. Had a drop of rain on the windshield. Thought I'd clear it off. As far as how far this job is going, if I turn the route advisor on, you can see down at the bottom of the GPS window there, it does say 6 hours, 19 minutes. You got to do the math to figure out what time that will be, but 405 kilometers. So this is a kind of a long job. And as far as I could tell, this was the shortest job hauling Valentine's gifts in Coca-Cola. Oh, I have accidentally opened the widget changer. So I can disable that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Interior infotainment. I'll keep that open. Keep widgets hidden. No, you don't want that. I am going to put that to maximum opacity. That way it won't interfere. You won't have trouble seeing the other GPS window. In fact, I may just start leaving this open because it's not really in the way too much. And keep mirrors hidden. I never use those mirrors because I have the head tracking. All right, well, that was a fun little accidental thing, but it gave us a chance to look at the 1.58 route advisor settings, which is now the route advisor widget settings, I guess. I don't need the tachometer. I got that on the dashboard. I don't need the little notifications because, well, I got those on the dashboard too. The good news is I saw that PTR1CK has apparently decided that he may come back to work on the minimal advisor interface. Looks like he may even make something completely new. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. He may give up and go home. You never know. But things are looking up. And speaking of looking up, now that I'm looking down at the time we have, it's going to be almost 6 hours. It is currently nearly 4 o'clock. For some reason, I have the clock set to 24-hour time. But it's almost 16. 16 minus 12 is 4. So it's almost 4 o'clock. So it's going to be after 9 p.m. When this is delivered. I may go up here. Look, need to pay attention, don't I? Well, the S-Way certainly stops fast enough. Okay, well, this is the quick info button, which unfortunately is also paused. So while I'm looking at this, I'm not waiting for the light to turn green. But job details, it is 23 tons. That's like 46,000 pounds. And remember a few weeks ago, I made a video about that CPU cooler fan that I put in? It is starting to make funny grinding sounds. But if I go past this light right here, there's a place that I can pull in and sleep for the night, and I'm going to maybe see if I can slow that fan down. And unfortunately, the light turned red. So, and the fan quit making sounds. That's okay. I'm going to sleep the night away. Okay, the fan is making those sounds again. I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to order a new fan. And it definitely will not be getting the cheap fan this time. I'll instead of getting where's the fuel gauge? Okay, there it is. Instead of getting one fan, that is, I may be going the wrong direction. Instead of getting 3 fans that were what, $12, $13, I'll probably go for one fan that costs $12 or $14. I mean, still not going to spend a lot of money on a fan, but yeah, I think it might be worth it to spend more than I did the first time. Where's the rest stop at? Maybe it's this way. Let's go this way in the S way. Hey, there's one of those scooters over there. And the fan quit rattling, so... And of course, as soon as I said that, what does the fan do? It starts rattling. You would think that the place to stop would be right there, but there's a truck in the way, or a trailer. Yeah, it looked like I was going to hit that wall, but, well, nope. Scooting on in. And still not getting a message to rest, but that's fine. Alright, well, apparently if you push the brake pedal before you turn your engine... Oh, there's the sleep message. If you push the brake pedal before you turn your engine on, it apparently does give you a warning message, and I thought that would be off. I thought that was the kind of contextual message that would be deactivated, but, well, here we are. As far as fuel goes, it looks like got a little over half a tank. So I'm not really worried about fuel. Didn't know that truck was going to be there, so when I turned my head and saw it, it was like, oh, hit the curb. Didn't get a damage message though. Alright, so hopefully I don't need gas on this trip. or diesel, I guess. Interesting that GPS is now sending me, I think, a different direction from where I came from. But whatever it says is what I'll do. I'm wondering what, getting the other lane, I'm wondering what that is on the map down there below. Wonder if maybe that's a bus stop being worked on. Yes, it is definitely a bus stop. Or actually, more correctly, I guess it's a bus station. Getting ready for the coaches here in ETS2. Well, that little roundabout went okay. Hopefully the next one does too. And this one looks like it has some kind of statue in it. I have no idea what that was, but well, interesting detail here in wherever we're at. Oh, we're in Vasa. Yeah, I also set up a button so I could change the GPS zoom in the new rooted visor. I figure if we're stuck with it for now at least, we might as well go ahead and start getting used to it. I like how the speed turns red there on there. But I think I've mentioned this before. What I've never understood is why is the estimated time to the destination not in the on-screen display on the dashboard. I would have thought that that kind of information, the speed, the ETA, the distance to the waypoint, I would have thought those things would have been on the built-in GPS on the dashboard, but I don't know, maybe some truck companies just are lazy and didn't put that kind of information on there. Or maybe SCS just left that out. I don't know. I can't imagine them leaving something out that they weren't told to leave out by the company, though. I'm really going over the limit right now, but I don't see any police officers or speed cameras, so, well, it went up to 80, so 85 ought to do it. But it's good to be back here in, I'm out of fuel. Okay, I'm looking at the dashboard. Oh no. Oh no, I just realized something horrible. What I thought was the fuel level at the bottom right there on the dashboard screen is blue. So I thought it was over half a tank. Maybe that's diesel exhaust fluid? Do they have that in Europe? I don't know. It's horrible stuff. I mean, having the extra fuel gauge for that tank is horrible stuff when you're trying to read such a tiny display. Yeah, that could have been useful information to have over on the rooted visor instead of on the tachometer that most people are going to hide. So yeah, I'm just shifted into neutral. I'm just going to cruise down the road in neutral. And actually, it looks like a wide spot in the road. I'm going to pull over right here and call for emergency help. Yes, I know that the engine is off. Actually, I'm going to pull in over here at this bus stop. The coaches haven't arrived here yet. Okay, so now we get to figure out how to do this, and I think it's F7. Yes, emergency refueling. This is going to take time, and it's going to cost money. Okay, and how much fuel did that give me? The fuel gauge now says a little more red than nothing. Can I do that again? No, I cannot do that again. So, let me check the map. Okay, so should have pulled in back there in Vasa, but, well, what I should have done is too late now. Fortunately, there is a rest area up here with the fuel station where I can pull in and get some diesel and be on the road again. So we're learning a lot today in this trip. And I thought that button was supposed to... Oh, I set the button to zoom in instead of zoom out. So it's backwards from how I thought I set it. You know, if I just left it in neutral instead of pulling over back there, I probably could have just floated my way in here, but oh well. Oops. This is one of those new fuel stations where the pumps are out here in the middle of nowhere. And I did get the message there saying that it was time to fill up. 43.7 million is how much I apparently have in the bank. And, oh, well, the tank just doesn't hold a lot. I wish those annoying messages didn't show up, but, oh well, back on the road. All right. Yeah, I had to pull in here because I'm only got apparently now 10 out of the 12 cutscenes in Nordic Horizons. So, gotta find 2 more. And of course, the escape button cancels it early. Yeah, that engine is turned off warning is getting kind of old. You know, I can't help but notice that they have a gas station over there already set up like they would need if they brought road trips to Europe. Okay, and now if we look down at the fuel gauge, you'll see the white dotted line goes all the way across underneath the blue dotted line, and the blue dotted line is also all the way across. So the blue must be, I don't know if they have DEF in Europe, but something like that, where the white dotted line is the regular diesel. So we're learning as we go. I didn't even scrape the side of the guardrail this time. You know, the lack of the fuel gauge on the rooted visor, unless you have the tachometer open, has been something that has frustrated a lot of people. I generally have always looked at the fuel gauge on the dashboard on the American trucks, but I've got to say the dashboard displays in ETS2, especially on the newer trucks, they're small, way too small in my opinion. And to adjust the seat so that the camera has the right field of view makes it hard to see through the dashboard. So I don't know what to do about that. I really don't. If I was in a real truck, all I would have to do is lean forward if I couldn't read it very well. And realistically, if I was in a real truck, it probably wouldn't be as hard to read as it is on a monitor. I do have I think it's a 27-inch ultra-wide 1080p monitor. It's 2560 by 1080. So it's wide. It's ultra wide. 60 it's said. But I don't know, it's if I had a 30-inch standard 1080p 1920 by 1080 monitor, that would probably make it big enough to see. But I like the wide monitor. you just have to, you know, there are costs, and then there are opportunity costs, and then there are other costs. You get one thing that you like, and you may have to give up something that you like. I would like to be able to see the screen better, but I would also enjoy being able to see the width of the screen. So, a police officer there, just a few miles over the limit, or 3 kilometers, that's not much. And I have fines turned off, so he wouldn't have given me a ticket anyway. But I do try to drive somewhat reasonably. I'm not even going to begin to consider trying to pronounce this town's name. If you would like to. Oh, well, I already went through Pori. Apparently I didn't discover Pori, and I probably won't be discovering this one either, because I'm not actually going to be driving into either of these towns. I'm just kind of passing by on the highway. You know, I just realized that I have a sound mod, and the speed limit went back to 60. I have a sound mod, so we're not really getting an idea of what the new sounds are like in 1.58, and I've got a new weather mod, so we didn't get to see the new rain. I really wish I'd deactivated all the mods before I started this, but it's too late now. And speed limit went back up to 80, and I have to keep remembering this is 80 kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. It's kilometers, so 80 kilometers per hour. It's like, what, 50? By American standards, these are in-town speed limits. This would be the speed limit through a small country town. And we're out on the open road, so, oh well. You know, I generally try to keep these videos under 20 minutes, but this one is going to be ridiculously long because, well, it's the first official video in 1.58. It's the first video of the Valentine's event. And, well, we've also learned the fuel gauge is at the very bottom, and it's white instead of blue. And we have learned that there are messages if you push the brake pedal while your engine is turned off. That I don't know why that is there. I thought they had put that under the contextual messages, and I had that turned off, but apparently not. But we are here driving in the Nordic Horizons and Scandinavia area, and all these nice trees and scenery in this nice Veco S-Way that seems to have plenty of power to pull all of these, what was it, 23 tons? like 46,000 pounds of Valentine's gifts. That's a lot of Valentine's gifts. So who are getting all of these Valentine's gifts? It reminds me, I need to go get some Valentine's chocolate for myself. Okay, I know they had a yield sign, but yield is an important part of that. But we're just almost here. I wish the automatic turn indicator off switch was a little more sensitive to the steering wheel, but that is a software issue with the game, because the turn indicator for me is just a stick on an old PS3 controller, and not something that actually clicks on and off like those stocks that they sell for $150, $200 online. Yeah. Trying to see if I can tell where I'm going to be parking. I don't guess it would be showing up though, because I haven't actually made it to find out where to park yet. So let's see where to park. All right, I can park over there, or I can park right there, and I'm not thinking there's that much of a difference, so I'll just take the harder one. Don't necessarily need the extra XP, but, well, why not? If this was my realistic economy series, of course I would really want the extra XP, but here I'm doing this just for the fun. And like I said, it's not all that difficult. All right, and it was nice enough to tell me that I'm in the right place. So let's see what we get. And I pushed enter because I forgot that I'm not carrying my own trailer. Oh, all right, 29,000 euros. And I see that they did not fix the XP bar. Oh, well, Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.